Okay. Interesting. I don't know what that was about. I especially don't know why all of these are still on my screen. I don't know why that has been so unstable recently. And it's like a really recent development too. It's so odd. What has been causing that? All right. Well, is my stuff still working? Let's see. Aha. You know, I can't help but notice that that didn't work. Why did it not work? I mean, like that thing did, but like not the actual outfit swap. Why didn't that work? Because if anything, I expected that since OBS crashed, that OBS was going to be the thing that didn't work. So now I'm even more confused. I wish I knew what the cause of those mystery crashes were. Because it never seems to happen with any level of consistency. Okay, that worked. So wait, why didn't it work last? Wait, what? Now I'm even more confused. The world may never know. Well, what could be causing that crash? What sucks is that that's such like a complex question. Like it's simple to say, complex to actually answer. Well, well, maybe I shouldn't have started this another stream. I don't know. It is nearly like 2 in the morning now. When did Luigi stop in here? Oh, that was like forever ago. Why didn't I see that? Huh. do I really want to do that? What I'm about to do? No, I should. I could at least sit here and add some more voices and the such in the meantime. Hello. Is this better? Or what about this? I don't know which one I'd rather have for an echo voice. What about this? I don't know. You know what? I'll leave the voices for later. We'll focus on the outfit swaps instead. Cause I have a whole list of outfit swaps that I can get to. So maybe I should have it be something else. Yeah, hold on a second, actually. I could totally do YBB for Mario. But is that my Mario outfit isn't much of an actual Mario though. So I'll need to at some point I'll need to make a proper Mario. It probably would help if I could actually see chat, huh? Oops, 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 my bad. So, did I set that up right already? Nope. So now it should be neat. What other outfits do I have? I'm gonna do the penguin one next, I think. I think that'd be funny. Yeah, while I'm looking at this, that look better up there. Yeah, it probably looks better up there. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. That's a bit of a mouthful, but funny. Yeah, let me hide all these so I stop like accidentally scrolling too far. That's getting really old. Fast penguin. It's a fast penguin. If I go over here, I don't know if it'd be easier to work my way up instead of working my way down. I tend to have to like go back through a lot. Nice. Part of me wonders like how long the outfit swap should actually be, because the voices being short kind of makes sense, but the outfits I feel like are pretty harmless, you know? I don't know. There's so many to keep up with. Then this one will let people put me in the peak outfit. In theory. Cheat read. I think we do Y up up for this one. Nice. I could probably also add like stuff for like extra camera scenes and stuff, but I don't know if that's such a good idea at the moment. That's going to take like a lot more setup. I probably should be actually keeping the inputs together. I'm being bad about that. It's very easy to let them get like just jumbled all over the place. Now, I do technically have, well, I have one more outfit that'd be easy to add. But I was about to say, I have a few other outfits, but they're going to be a lot more complicated. So I'm kind of... kind of don't know about them and how I want to handle them. Am I already using YAA? I am. Okay. In that case, it's going back to Y left left. I'm trying to remember how many variants of ukulele are there? Oh god, that's gonna be a lot more complicated than I think it is. God, what's your soul? So over for me, dude. I probably... No, that's not gonna work either, is it? Oh, that's complicated. I hate how complicated this is gonna get. So if we do AA... God. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Why are these so scuffed? So if I'm looking at this correctly. Wait, no, I don't understand. Oh, okay, no. So that's 6, 7, 8. So that's fine. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. But then there's 9 of those, which that is a lot more of a problem. Do we really need those variants though? No, we don't. I'm overthinking it. Welcome back. Eat that sandwich. I've added a number more outfits since you've been gone. I don't know if well, actually I can just look at the codes right there. Let's see here. So we now have Luigi, Mario, Jonesy, Sonic, Best Penguin, and an outfit for Peak as well. Christmas fit would go hard. I think the only Christmas fit I actually have is from when I was sick as balls, though. So, I mean, that doesn't help too much. Honestly, I'm not sure what other outfits we should get to. Yeah. Let me see here. Where even was it? Where did I put that at, actually? I think it was right here. No, that's not it. That's Joe Lightman. What is he doing here? Wait, where's my outfit from when I was sick as balls? Ah, here you are. Yeah, festive sick. I was so sick for like a hot second. And so we had this whole outfit going with like hot cocoa and like the crab Miguel and like a doctor's outfit and crap. So Yeah, it was very cozy. So I guess the question is, what other outfits do I add? Because we have a lot of outfits from various eras of Stooge. Oh yes, the random art one. I remember when I did that for a little bit. This is the default. Get the single frame of Genshin outfit. Here's Halo. Get Turnip Boy here. Oh yeah, I forgot Turnip Boy had so many like random hats. I never even actually finished it. What about seasonal fits or holiday fits? Honestly, the main problem I have is that I like to draw a lot of outfits for whatever game I'm playing. So usually whatever fit I'm in just matches the game. But I don't really have many like just seasonal fits. Oh, I forgot about the Waddle Knot one. That's fun. You see, what games do you play? Oh, it varies. It's honestly very dependent on my mood and how busy I am at the time. Recently, I've been super busy with my work schedule because we're like really we're short staffed at the new job that I'm working at. So my hours are kind of wacky to a degree. I'm still waiting for things to normalize out so I can feel comfortable like doing an actually set schedule. But I'm not trying to like force my manager to just lock in or something. So recently we've been playing a lot of games. Like I've been playing Fortnite, right? Because it's easy to the matches aren't too long. I can sort of hop in there, get some things done, yada yada. I've been playing Peak because Peak wouldn't be a game that I think I would play as normally, but for some reason everyone really likes the little randomizer thing that I do with it. Or not a randomizer, but effect randomizer. I don't know. Yeah, you've probably seen it's chilling there at the bottom of the screen. But I have it set up to where basically people can mess with my game. But I don't like to do the thing where like every single thing is active at all times. So what we do is I have it set to randomize what the currently active accessible effect is in the second slot, as well as we have like things for where the likes will help specifically with the status effects that are common in each biome. I want to do some more with this, and I want to. So basically, the plan is that I've been upgrading the cheat code system that we have, so that I can start to integrate the cheat code system with that little hotbar at the bottom. And so the plan is that I want to have it set up to where it'll show like a random selection of cheats at the bottom, and then they'll be easier to activate. And yeah. The Solid Snake bit. We have like also a collection of like really old, outdated outfits that I haven't updated still. That was back before I made myself red. We have a Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl outfit as well. Have you made a Minecraft fit? Yes, ish. A while back I gave myself a cube head with a like pixelated face. I should have like an actual like Minecraft fit, but for some reason I haven't like made one. Here's the one from Pseudo Regalia. We also have Banjo-Kazooie, which that would probably be one that a lot of people would like to see. Here's all of my outfits from when we played Conkers. This was, so basically for Conker's Bad Fur Day, this is where I made a rule that anything that happens to the character in game has to happen to me. So you start out the game drunk. And so I just made my like hungover drunk. Or no, not drunk, but hungover. And so it's like, I just figured I'd make like a thing that was me being hungover. And then so over the course of the game, where is the default Conker? Oh yeah, here it is. So over the course of the game, as Conker changed outfits and stuff, because that's something that happens in the game, I just drew variants that had the outfit changes. But at some point, Conker got turned into a bat, which was like, oh my gosh! Thank you, Gulia. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Party, hell yeah, you know it. But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate the gift. Oh my gosh, sorry, that threw me off. Right, so what was I talking about? Yeah, so I had the rule that like anything that happens to the character happens to me. So at some point, Conker got turned into a bat, and so I was like, well, I can't really just make a bat outfit because he's not dressed up as a bat. He is a bat. So we made a variant that's literally just me as a bat. And that was the biggest. Oh my god, that caused so many problems later on. Hangover party, mention we party. Hell yeah. We're talking about the different outfits from so basically I have this thing where any game I play, we draw an outfit variant. So yeah, that ended up leading into Yooka-Laylee, where we had like, there's some really goofy transformations in Yooka-Laylee. So like there's one where you turn into a snowplow for like the snowy Christmas area. Like you literally turn into a vehicle. And it all went downhill the second that was discovered. You want to see the party again? Oh, I got you. Hold on. I think we have a cheat for that. Yeah. I think it's sheep up left B. Yeah. I'm a little helicopter. Hell yeah. What time is it for me? It's like 2 in the morning. 2:18 specifically. Dead. What the hell? Oh yeah. So basically, something I made for my stream is I set up like, I made it where people can activate cheat codes to activate any effect, basically. Thank you for the gift, Schoolia. But yeah, I wanted to make it where people can activate anything they want. So we even have it set up where people can cheat in the outfit swaps that we have for the different games and stuff. I also have what is it? Oh, I'm trying to remember. I think it's, is it AAB? We also got voice effects and stuff. But because I wanted to have it set up where it'd be easier for people to activate their favorite things without having to do like a whole lot of stuff. So basically how it works for you guys, I think it's like you type !cheat and then it opens up the window for y'all. I'll show you real quick, hold on. And then you can basically send 1 coin gifts.
Oh my god, it's corn.
And then it activates the effects. But the reason why your guys' look different from mine is because I tried to like obfuscate it to where like different button. So like I can activate the cheats, but it's like everyone has to. You remember like back at the Scholastic Book Fair or whatever, there was like those cheat code books and you had to like keep track of like the cheats and stuff. I wanted to have it be like that.
Oh my god, it's corn.
So like the corn coordinates with the X button for me. So people can see me input things, but if you're not, it's like you're rewarded for being around the stream more because then you know what my inputs mean for the things. So like I just showed you that X means corn in this case. I don't know. I thought it'd be funny. But I wanted to make it where it's basically instead of like if you wanted a dance party, instead of always having to send like galaxies or whatever else, then it's a lot easier because then you can just once you figure out what the input is for the cheats for a dance party, then there you go. You do corn icons or GIFs? It's GIFs. I didn't want to set it as emotes because then like people would spam the heck out of it. So like the reason why the cheat code system came to exist is literally because of the corn cheat. Because how I originally had it set up was here, I'll show you real quick. If I go here, hold on. Let me set it to the right menu. Yeah, so when you send, you just did it. When you send the corn gifts, right? It would play that corn cheat every single time. And so people found that really funny and they spammed the hell out of it. And I still thought it was funny, but it would get so annoying so fast. But I still wanted to keep it. So I decided to compromise. And I made it where if people type !cheat, it'll bring up the cheat menu and then you can input the corn cheat. And it'll play the original sound effect that it was. Hold on, the music's a bit loud. What's up, Sandwich? Party time.
Party
Hell yeah.
is over.
It would appear so. You're losing this mind. This is so funny.
Cops are coming.
I'm glad you're getting a kick out of it. Tonight has basically been a lot of me working on upgrading the system and adding more things to it. But this is stuff I've had around for like a hot second on my stream. I'm always really glad when people get a big kick out of it. But I mean, we got all kinds of stuff.
Mom said to come downstairs to eat, bro.
All right, I'll be down in a bit, Sandwich. I'm really glad you like it though, Gulia. Make up, down, down, left, right, via a code. Yeah, I do want to do something for the Konami code. The problem is I need to rework how the system works. Oh, why did it not hang up for you? That's really weird. Oh no! Oh, I might know why it didn't hang up. Oh no. Oh no. That's bad. Oh, that's so bad. It did indeed break. This is a correct observation. You're so correct. Shoot. I think that's because of how I have the variables set up. Yeah, if they're not persisted. Crap. Okay, that's gonna. I'm gonna have to fix that another night. Unfortunately, it's kind of late for me. Please tell you who I am and who I do. Hi, I'm Stripe Stooge. I'm a big fan of like running, like making weird effects and stuff for my stream. I mainly do a lot of gaming content. I like live stream whatever video games I happen to play. And otherwise try to obsess over making my stream stand out. I don't know. I like to make a bunch of little things. Like, for instance, when we play Peak, I have it set up where people can like mess with my game, but I wanted to make it where it has like the little hotbar thing that can randomize. I like to like make my stream look very pretty visually. I guess is the way to summarize it. I like to give people things they can mess with and different tools they can like use. These days, I tend to play like a variety of different games. It depends on what mood I'm in. Recently, I've been playing Fortnite and Peak. But I've been known to play Minecraft. I like to play 3D platformers like Mario and Banjo-Kazooie, stuff like that. I play racing games. I don't play a huge variety of shooters. Just whatever the mood strikes me. I don't know if that's like a good explanation, but I don't know. But yeah. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. So true. But yeah. I have like a whole 3D environment thing for my stream. I need to work on this more, but unfortunately, like a lot of the things that I work on for my... This is the fan art corner, by the way, on the fridge. Still my favorite. Yeah. I tend to go a little bit too over the top with my stuff. Blender or what? This was actually... We threw it together using a bunch of game assets in Unity. And then there's this program called Motion Worlds that I exported it to. And we've been using that, basically. It's free on Steam. It's very useful. Oh, that's another thing. I tend to be very open about how all my setup runs and how everything works. Am I an indie dev? No. So I went to do like game development classes in high school. I did that for like 4 years. So I know my way around game engines to a degree, but I don't know enough that I have put out like a game or anything like that. It's not usually something I work. I don't usually have a whole lot of time. I work a pizza delivery job. So I tend to be very busy at weird hours of the day. So it's hard for me to like work on like long ongoing projects like a game development, but I still really enjoy doing game development adjacent things. So I kind of used my stream as an outlet. That's why I code up a bunch of like overcomplicated things like the cheat code system to I don't know, it helps amuse me. I like to make things like interactive where people can mess with my stuff. I'm trying to remember what another code is that's funny. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of me making things for people to mess with. Honestly, I want to go learn some more code so I can make more complicated things and make things that like I could share around with people. Part of the stream that we were doing tonight is I've been trying to upgrade the cheat code system to make it easier for other people to use at some point, but it's still like gonna be a mess. Streamer.bot is not necessarily a very user-friendly program. But I don't know. I wish I could say that I would play a game or something, or that we have more to work on, but it is rather late. I apologize, but I do need to get some sleep. I have to run some errands and stuff in the morning. Hopefully I can catch you again another time, but I gotta go. I have to take care of myself and be ready for work.
Call from Eat That's Image.
Oop, hold on. Hello.
Mom said to get off the live and to go to bed.
Tell Mom I'm already working on it. Wait, I don't know this guy. This fake Mom. It's a bit. It's a bit.
Mom said no.
All right. I'll go ahead and get off. But yeah, thanks. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Let me show you one more thing. I'm gonna hang up this. I'm gonna show you one more thing. And this might end the stream for me because right now it's kind of broken and it keeps crashing my stream. Don't know why. But I fingers crossed this does not destroy the stream. I've been trying to fix this because this was working before, but at some point I got hacked, so I had to wipe my computer. Let's see here. Basically, whenever I need to go, like, get some water or take a pee break.
Zoe, it's not a big deal. Stripe Stooge will be back in a moment.
I decided it was really boring to just sit there and wait for someone to be back.
Welcome back to that.
So I set up, like,
I'm your host.
a fake commercial break.
Today, we're going at least 10 meters under the sea to unveil the underwater condo.
Now,
A marvel of modern
this probably looks like super simple, but it's not like a pre-made video. I actually have this set up to where I have like multiple separate folders of like different bumpers and like videos and stuff to run, and it literally randomizes the run every single time. So it's like, admittedly, it's not as exciting. It's mainly just like a thing that's there for like when I'm away. But I'm really proud of it. It's a lot more work than you think it would have been. Not kidding. This is hilariously brilliant. Thank you. I basically entirely tried to source videos that are like parodies of like TV shows or ads or that variety. So there's some like, for the most part, it's all stuff that you would see from video games. Like this is actually an advertisement for a player house in a game called Tower Unite. I think we also have, I can't remember what else is there.
Stripe, I think this ad break has gone on long enough.
Yeah, you're right. I'll try to hurry up.
Just make sure you don't keep them waiting.
So yeah, that's one of the bumpers. So it'll literally like intermingle bumpers in between each fake commercial, basically.
Toys? Setting them on fire.
And of course, it also has like a thing. It'll automatically pick a intro bumper, and then so it'll just run as long as I need it to. This one's a bit loud. I need to do more audio bouncing, but I'm gonna turn that down a bit. But yeah, so basically it'll like run as long as I need to, and then when I'm back, I just hit a button to say like, hey, I'm back, and then it'll keep playing through whatever videos it's on, and then append a like, hey, we're back bumper at the end, and then once that's over, then it's like back to the stream. This is an insane amount of work. The code for it was ridiculous. I think this is the only thing I'm not willing to share with people though, because not because I like, oh, I'm possessive of it, but because I think there is a unironic potential like streaming catastrophe. Like, could you imagine if every Joe Schmo had their hands on a thing that let them run automated like ad break things? God, the nightmares. Because I made this like to run like joke videos, right? But like it very easily could be used nefariously. So like anything else, like the cheat code system and stuff, like I'd probably be willing to explain how it works and share it with people, but this, I'm like paranoid. Oh yeah, okay. To be fair, I think this bumper is the only actual sort of ad.
All you need to do is
Use creator code Stripe Stooge.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the bumper.
You should add a code that plays the bad to the bone. Okay, hold on. You're cooking. I'm trying to like let this run until it shows you. So basically, I have this set up where also like I'm taking submissions for videos to put on here. Of course, with the caveat that like you have to have either has to be like from a game so that it's chill to use it, or you have permission to use it for me to use it or something. So I'm hoping to that eventually, like when people, as I get more viewers and stuff, that at some point people will like want to make bumpers and stuff, and it can become more of like a community thing, you know? Ninja Turtles the ooze. Real. All down arrows, please falling down from Undertale. I really hope this doesn't crash the stream, because I'm gonna go do that if it doesn't. It's playing all of the bit bumpers. All of these are like the memes.
Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're on. Everything's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo secured on board and... What?
Didn't copy that.
Hedgehog is
Over.
gone. He's taken out everyone aboard and...
What's wrong?
What in the
Come in.
world?
Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that hedgehog!
Talk about low budget street. More ads and waiting? I'm out of here. I like ad block better. Yeah!
I'd like to point out that I actually figured out how to mod Sonic Adventure 2 just to make that work. That wasn't editing. I modded in the voice lines, modified the captions, and then also changed like the stage information. Totally unnecessary, but somehow I decided it would be easier than just trying to edit a video to look similar. All right, I think that's all of the meme bumpers, though. Hopefully, we get like an actual bumper, because I wanted to show you these. These were these actual bumpers. They were made by another person on TikTok. Their name is Chilling with Chow. They do like a lot of Chow Garden streams, and like from Sonic Adventure 2. Big fan of them. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So literally, I just asked him for help, like figuring out how to make Chow bumpers. And he's like, "Hold on, boss, I got you." And he made like 9 of them, and they're all like Adult Swim styled. It's great.
Yeah, duck season. I don't know about this.
I really like the Chilling with Chow bumpers. He did an exceptional job with them. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up to go out of the ad system before it breaks. The thing that confuses me, I don't know why it breaks. Every time it breaks, it appears to do so completely at random.
Duck season.
I have no idea what makes it break. But basically, I hit the button to say I'm back, so it'll finish playing through this.
Oh boy, Straight Stooge is back.
And it picks a random end bumper. And then I can basically just hit this button, and we're back. Amazing, let's be friends forever. Hell yeah! Should make an Adult Swim style bumper. It's just Gleb friends, friends going. Would be kind of funny. What if the code is gun? When played, it makes a loud shooting sound. would be nice. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and get the music playing again. Oh, I just realized if I try to get the let me see if I can get this. This might be really loud. If you're wearing headphones, I suggest taking them off for a second or turning it down. I'm gonna hit this button. Usually this is loud as hell. Why is it so low quality? Oh, we're using that. This is mine now. I don't know if we should. Yeah, no crash. Let's go. I don't know why that's so low quality. Let's see. Cheat code system, audio. So if I put this in here, I'll basically show you how this works from scratch. So I should just need to go down to, I believe, cheat setup. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put these. Bad to the bone riff. We'll just do cheats audio. I want to set this to the cheat queue. Let me go find another one that has like a sound effect that plays. I think this would be the easiest one to grab. Then we basically grab this. Did that not download right? Am I blind? Wait, am I blind? Why isn't that showing up? Why doesn't it show up? Why is it? Wait, what? It's too powerful. Why is it not there? It is an MP3. What? What? Oh, wait. It's because we're looking in the wrong section. I was so confused. Okay. There we go. So real. Okay. So now we have that set up. Then I go up here to cheat setup. I duplicate this. We rename this to the bone riff. No, instead of falling down, all down arrows is the Undertale death SFX. We can do both, but I want to have all down to be fallen down. I think that'd be hilarious. Let's see here, cheat setup. Okay, so now I think if we do that, and I need to go up to cheat read. What should we set as the cheat code to activate that? I think I want it to start with down. We'll say I'll do down, right, up, because that's close. Down, up some. Okay, now play the Marvel game. You know what? No. I really hope they stayed long enough to hear that. God, that's stupid. Oh my god. How you doing, Sai? Sorry, we just added that, so I wanted to mess with you a bit. It is a bit too late for me to play a marble game. I must apologize. But I do love me my marble games. What? All down arrows, please. Pull them down from here. Okay. We need to do the Doing good, no worries, is funny. Gotcha. Okay. This is going to be so loud. I'm so scared. I'm scared. I'm always scared of using these in case they're loud. So, okay, if we are going to do Fallen Down, right? See, you only see me play Marvel games, so whenever you see you do anything else, you're like, get back to work, Marble Boy. Wild. That's... Man, I can't do anything out here. You got the pufferfish sound? Wild. No, I do not. Let's see here. I think if I wanted to do the Fallen Down one, I think I'd only want the intro of Fallen Down. You know what I mean? Here, let me pause the music real quick to make sure I'm thinking of the right song. No more music. Oh no, that wasn't what I was thinking of. I was thinking of the actual like intro song, you know what I mean? Where it's like dun dun dun. So like if I just fall, it just starts playing the intro to Undertale. But yeah, Death SFX is pretty good. Okay. Do we want like the whole like with music and everything, or do we just want the Soul Shredder? Like how are we going about that? So some dude with 40k hours of straight Toby Fox in their Spotify Wrapped. That's crazy. That's a lot. I'm trying to go back and like read what the other requests were. Falling down the tail. I could hit the I could get the stupid pufferfish noise, but I'm scared of it. Here we go. See if there's a good falling down clip. Respectable. So there was an old so you guys remember the thing where like the invincible title card thing, right? I used to have an effect that would run the invincible title card. Like it would just cut out the stream and run the invincible title card over it. But I think I lost that when I had to reset my computer. And plus, I feel like that might be a little bit of like old meme, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to like come up with what else to put on here. Oh god, it's like 3 a.m. now. Okay. I know I said I should have ended the stream earlier before I started showing the ad break thing, but like I actually do really for real need to end it now. Because I gotta be up around like 10 or 11. I apologize that there's no more time for funny. We go move this sheet with its brethren. Wait, left up, down, left up the default dance. Okay. You what? You win this round. You win this round. All right. Sheets audio. Oh wait, probably would make sense if I just duplicated this. I want to go cheat read. What should I set the text on the window to say when we play the default dance music? $200 pumped. Wild. I respect it. All right, that should work now. Oh wait, that just gave me a date. Hold on. I can complete the bit. Hold up. Which one is it? I think it's... Nice. Oh, full boxed is so much better. Wait, hold on. That's actually goated. Right. That's definitely something. You know what? PKM is Pokemon opening. Oh, I don't know if you. Okay, hold on. Let me show you how this works. So, this is the inputs we have. So I have this set up to take a total of 8 inputs because the basically there's 8 GIFs on TikTok that correlate to that. So like for instance,
Oh my god, it's corn. Oh my god, it's corn.
are you picking up what I'm putting down? So I am trying to decide what I think I need to make a I need to make a guide for what GIFs are valid inputs though. That's probably going to be a tomorrow problem, but basically the whole thing I want to do with this is like it's like what's the word? It becomes like a bit of like a thing for viewers that have been around for a while, you know? Like anyone who's been around long enough, they start to understand like what the cheat code system means. So because the whole problem is that there's a lot of cheats that people do just because they see them, but it was previously a big pain in the butt for me to input any cheat codes because anytime I wanted to do it, I had to do it through here, and I basically had to simulate GIFs by like going through and selecting them one by one and then hitting send. Like one by one, and it was like a total pain in the butt. So I decided to make it a bit more interesting and make it where I have it, if I input it, then it shows up as like controller inputs. So like each controller input has a thing that input for you guys that correlates with it, but it's like it's up to you to be around long enough to figure out which ones correlate to which thing. And then because now it's a lot easier for me to input these, then that means that I can activate ones myself for the bit. That's such a good one. That's so good. Good grief. But yeah, this definitely makes it a lot easier for me to do these. Weezer Riff! Weezer Riff is so good. Yeah, you can't. That's the whole thing. So the reason why they're set to GIFs is so that people don't I want them to be set up to where people don't spam the crap out of them. But the whole, I think Sandwich saw it earlier. Oh, hold on. I'll tell you a cheat. Oh gosh. Never mind. I don't think that's a valid cheat. I can be sneaky. Because the whole problem is I can't even tell you what these GIFs are. Because that's the thing. On the back end, I have to put them in as the codes. But Sandwich, if you want to tell me what you were trying to do, I will give that to you. Oh gosh. But yeah, the whole thing was that it was a pain in the butt to, because we have the old system here. I can show you what it looked like on my end from here. It was like, where is it? Sheet read. Yeah, so because of the way that TikTok sends me the information for the GIFs, I can't just type in the GIF name. So originally this was made strictly for TikTok. And so I had to put it in as like the GIF numbers every single time. And that was a total pain in the butt. Like I can show you if I go into the cheat code system and then go inputs. You'll see all of these. I had to set them as like what their numbers were. And so it was really annoying to add new codes. And plus this was just like generally scuffed as hell. The old one sucked. So for the past 2 days, I've been working on going back and upgrading it to work easier. So now what it does is that the base codes are based off of like actual like controller inputs, and then those are actual GIFs. But yeah, add like a 2-second delay, and any donut that's higher than the other one overrides the current ones. Well, I don't want to do it like, I don't want to. So the cheat code system is set up to prioritize. What if you put chilies? If you put 3 chilies, I think it does this. So, the reason why I have this set up like this is also, the cheat code system, I wanted to have it be set up that anyone could activate whatever effect they want to activate without having to worry about the normal associated cost of it, because like it's just a it's meant to be a workaround. So it still uses like it's for 3 coins. Normally like we have like the earlier there's like the dance party thing, right? That is usually, I have it set to be only activate 1,000 coins, but there is a cheat to activate it for only 3 if someone really wants to do it. So I'm not trying to have it be prior, like where it prioritizes more expensive donations, because I want it in the first place. It's meant to be something that you can activate for cheap donations. But the caveat being that you got to know the code for what you want to do, because I want it to be like it's a reward for being around, because you can see other people activate codes, or people who have already figured out how the code system works. Then when I activate a code, then like it's like old school cheats where you had to go to the book fair and you get the cheat code book and then you write down which ones you want. Dance party with the default skin and default dance music. That would be good. I wonder if I'd have to figure out how to set that up. Yeah, like GTA cheats, stuff like that. Like, so it'd be like everyone has like their list of cheats that they've seen and they write them down and then figure it out, you know? Like, I want it to be like more of like an involved process. I don't know if any of that makes sense. But I also, okay, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm trying to keep this as like a donation incentive. Part of it is because I put a lot of effort into making goofy ass shit for my stream, but not everyone, for the most part, a lot of people like just kind of like the vibe and watch, you know. But like I want to like add an interactive aspect, and that requires me putting a lot of effort into adding said interactive aspects. And I'm like, well, if I want to make shit, cool shit, then I want to make some money from it. Like, I'm sorry. I'm a human being. I want money. So, but also I'm a strong believer that like, if someone's going to donate something to me, then I want them to be getting like their money's worth, you know? Like I want it to be, I don't want to just be sitting here asking for money and then like it's like, yeah, thanks for the money, you get nothing. Oh, wait, hold on. A Hat in Time. You see Pete currently? Oh yeah, I have a Hat in Time on my playlist. So the whole thing is that like, because normally how people have things set up with TikTok, right, is they basically go and they have like one effect set to each and every gift, right? But there's only so many gifts, and the gifts kind of cycle out over time, right? Or at least some of the gifts cycle out over time, or some of them just straight up don't show up under certain circumstances. So you only have access to so many cheap gifts, and then they just kind of ramp up super fast. It goes up to $1, and then it goes up to like $1.50, and then $2. It just keeps going up, you know? And so I set up the cheat code system as a way to add more effects while also keeping the effects relatively cheap. So, for instance, there's this guy, he really likes Luigi. Like, he really likes Luigi. So, originally, before we set up the outfit cheats, basically, for the longest time, I had it set up where anyone who subscribes, I basically asked them like, hey, what cheats do you want access to for free? And then they get like commands specifically for them. So he had a cheat. He had a command !Luigi, and it would just auto swap to the Luigi outfit. And he just used that every time he comes in. Same thing with the voices as well. So like this. He also had access to the Warble voice. So the cheats, like, because I didn't want to make things where it's like, if you subscribe, then you have access to things that everyone else doesn't get, like, and they can get that. So instead, it becomes, if you subscribe, you can activate your favorite effects easier. You don't need, because like you're already subscribed, you know. You're already paying me money every month. Like, the least I can do is give you access to your favorites, like, easily and for free. I figure that's fair. Yeah, I don't want to be boring. I want to at the end of the day, I like to give people things to mess around with. And I have a lot of fun setting these kinds of things up for people. I mean, I got like a whole 3D environment and stuff. The amount of programs I have to run on my computer just for this entire setup to work is like actually goofy. So something I do eventually want to do is I need to figure out like some sort of like thing that can mirror my inputs to like other devices or something. You wish A Hat in Time had more content? Yeah, it'd be cool if they, well, I mean, on PC they do like they actually keep updating the game with like events for community content and stuff like that. Honestly, A Hat in Time, the best platform to have it on is PC. Like literally right now they're doing a winter event. And so if I joined on, I think you get like a set of challenges and stuff for, on like different community maps, and it'll unlock skins and stuff for you. It's interesting. A Hat in Time on PC is basically infinite content with the workshop, dude. It's so good. But yeah, I forget what I was rambling about. For pure gameplay, Switch is also fun. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, what I eventually want to figure out is like figuring out how to custom add like my own interactive things. Because right now, when I play Peak, it's reliant on someone else's software. The main problem I'm having right now is because I do like multi-streaming, because I want it to make it easier for people to watch wherever they're comfortable watching at. But the big mindset that everyone has with multi-streaming is that they basically have their primary platform, and then they literally just stream to the other platforms, don't pay attention to them, and just say, hey, come over here where I'll actually pay attention to you. And I'm like, the fuck? That's cringe. Now, I'm not gonna like sit here and say like it's an equal experience on every single platform, because different platforms have different things that they have access to. Like Twitch has like channel points, for instance. And so so what I've been trying to think about is I wanted to figure out making a system myself, because like the whole problem was that since everyone's in that mindset where there's the one primary platform and then every other platform is just for advertising, basically, is that there's a lot of tools out there for streaming that lets you make custom stuff and or otherwise like helps you do things easier, but almost none of them support all three platforms, and if they do, usually it's not equally. So the primary thing that you see me using to make these cheats and stuff, streamer.bot, that doesn't actually support TikTok. It doesn't. It just straight up doesn't. I have to use a whole other program, Tickfinity here, to hook into streamer.bot and like work around the fact that it's not officially supported. But that also means I don't get access to all the tools that streamer.bot has, which is annoying, let me tell you. Or like it's hard to like get a reliable notification system for TikTok, because TikTok locks down a lot of their stuff. So like since I'm not streaming on Live Studio specifically, which I used to, but then they kept updating it and it became hungrier and hungrier for my computer's power, and it got to the point where I literally just couldn't use it anymore, so I stopped. TikTok locks down their stuff, so it's hard to actually get any outside tools for it, which is really annoying. It makes it harder for me to keep up with chat. It makes it harder for me to keep up with like what's going on in terms of like gifts and stuff people send me. It sucks. It's annoying. It's upsetting. But yeah. And then of course there's the YouTube problem, where YouTube has basically like, it doesn't have a lot of extra features and stuff unless you get to a certain point. I don't know. So yeah, it's not an equal experience across the board. So because of that problem where most tools don't support every platform, I've been wanting to figure out how to code my own things to make it where if I'm doing anything, that it's going to work wherever you're watching from in some way, shape, or form. I like, it bothers me right now that everything's in a very patchwork state. The problem is that although I know how to do like pseudocode stuff and I can make these cheats and things like that, and while I do know code, like to where I can kind of program some things, I don't know how to make like a completely standalone, like full system just without relying on anything else. This is best for streaming, you feel you can't get a following without a previous audience. See, a lot of people say that in terms of it being the best for streaming. As a viewer, Twitch has the best viewing experience as far as I'm concerned. In terms of like the amount of extra features and stuff they give to viewers, the amount of clarity it is, the ease that you can just go find what you're looking for and pick it. If you're streaming there, no. I would argue that TikTok despite its issues in how they lock down their tools and stuff, on average, it's a better viewing. It's a better streaming experience because it's like, okay, well, no, you're right. Twitch is better because TikTok would be the best because it's algorithm solos. That's why I'm trying to compliment it. But Twitch does still beat out because TikTok does so much stupid shit. God. But in terms of like, as someone who enjoys like the experience of talking with my chat and like meeting new people and running into people and showing them cool things, like TikTok's algorithm solos every other platform because I can just run into people and if they and it's, I don't know, it's a lot more organic. It's easier to like run into more people. The problem with streaming on Twitch does so many things right, but they have, like you're saying, they have absolutely zero discoverability. Because it's like, if you're going to watch something on Twitch, you're going to want to go specifically for whatever game you're trying to think of, and then you scroll through that and you find the one person who's on there that looks interesting and you click that and you probably stay there. Or you go to whoever you're following. There's not much, you don't really like find new people on Twitch unless you're really going out of your way to do that. That's just like the whole thing of how it works. I really wish TikTok would lock in on the streaming side of things, because the algorithm being as good as it is amazing. Like most of my viewership is over here on TikTok. And there's always there's always new people I can run into and talk with, and it's nice. It's a good time. You think they added the real thing and it's like a For You page? Well, yeah, but like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Maybe it's worth I'll have to keep up with what Twitch is trying to do, but for the longest time, Twitch was like really dragging their feet on doing anything. Did you figure out how to change your outfit? Oh yeah. Hold on, let me show you. My bad, wrong button. Oops. I'm gonna skip that song because I accidentally unskipped it. Sorry. Let me show you. So it's fully working now, and I have multiple outfits set up, and I can add more outfits. It's because Twitch is purely just a streaming, which takes away seriously on the app you're not watching. Yeah, that's the whole thing. The only people that are going to find you is if they're watching things while you're on, and they're looking to watch specifically the game category that you're playing, and they're not already watching someone else. Let me show you. Proceed's got a bumper. Well, that's not the bumper. That's my emergency calm the fuck down stream. So how do you do the cheat code? I think Y is Rose, and then I think Chili is left, if I'm not crazy. Yeah, I just told you. I told them the secrets. So yeah, that's the Luigi one. So it should just... Now, I don't know what's going to happen if you do it while it's still active. So I'm a little scared. There's a chance it just breaks. Oh wait, I think you got it the wrong way around. I think it was Rose. Oh wait, no, it's not Chili. Wait, what is it then? It's Lightning. Sorry, I'm stupid. Not even I remember. I think it's Rose, Lightning. So wait, what's right? What is? Wait, hold on. Oh. Here, I got you. Hold on. I'll do it. Let me confirm this instead of. I'm sorry. Please calm down. I'll get it for you. Let me, because I also added something that makes it easier for me to do this. Never mind. No, I didn't. I'm a liar. I'm a scoundrel. I'm a fool. Hold on. Wait, what? We're just doing it the old-fashioned way. I'm a trickster. I've lied to you. I'm never giving me money ever again. There we go. You didn't mean to do that one. Yeah, I know you're not mad. I know you're not mad, but I'm just goofing around. I don't even remember. I think, okay, you know what? I'm just going to show you guys the funny thing. Because, I mean, technically that works. Crash. All right. Oh, why is this over that? Incredible. Where is that at? Is it under test inputs? Is this it? No, this isn't it. Wait, what am I talking about? Wait, so where is it? Is it input things? I don't know. Yeah, here you go. So this is where I was planning out how I wanted each thing to work. Unfortunately, I am goofy. What's Sonic? That should be, I think that one is it Rose Corn? Is it actually? I think it's literally Rose. Hold on. God, why did I do that? For streamer I like, he streams on Tuesday and Thursday, but for 3 hours you'll see a steady 14 people. Like, he can't gain an audience on Twitch. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But I don't know. I am kind of worried that I'm going to end up losing my audience if TikTok ever does like fall off, and then I'm just never going to see everyone again, which is going to make me really sad. No, not Rose Corn. It's no, yes, actually it is Rose Corn. I'm stupid. Yeah, see, there you go. Don't tell anyone I showed you guys this. This is you're seeing it because you're here and it's late at night and you're watching me work on garbage. But yeah, so for a while I was trying to decide how I wanted to set this up. And so I wasn't sure what kind of things to do, and then I randomly threw out the idea of controller inputs, and that's what gave me the idea to do the thing with the controller. Because I had previously had it set up where the plan was that I wanted something that was like just a middle ground, easy to read code, but I wasn't going to set it up as anything different in terms of how it's displayed with the like how I have it now with the button inputs. This was like I randomly had the idea and I'm like, oh, that's so fucking good. And then I just went and did it. It was just too good of an idea to pass up. I couldn't allow myself to do it. Show him the new two? Oh, right. Hold on. So with us now having this, now that I fixed the cheat code system to make it less annoying to work with, I should be able to add cheats a lot easier now. So, because again, the whole problem with the previous system was that it was just a bunch of random numbers, and like the way I had put it together was a total mess. I had to have like a completely different I'd have basically like anything that was an input from Twitch, I had to translate it into TikTok inputs, which was stupid. So now instead we're having the default inputs are the like controller inputs, and then I can add in, not to mention the translation thing, I had to like make it where it was basically an entirely separate copy of the original system. So now it's like the system itself is just designed around the controller inputs, and then I just translate the GIFs into controller inputs to make it a bit easier. Did I fix the warble? I did. I think that one's AAB, so that one's GGGG TikTok.
Oh my God, it's corn.
But yeah. So eventually, like how we have at the bottom of the screen for peak, the plan is that I'm eventually going to have it where these will be it, instead of it being like it'll randomize the one slot. The plan is that I'm going to have that like I'm going to draw symbols for each of the slots for each and every cheat, right? Which will make it a bit slower to implement, but I want to do it that way. So, and then like during the stream, right, we'll have it where it'll like sometimes like I'll have it pop up. Well, in fact, hold on, I'll show you right now because I can do this. Oh wait, hold on. I'll let you do it. Does your creator code? What does your creator code work on? Yes, it works on Fortnite. It works on Rocket League. It works on the Epic Games Store. I can't remember what else it works on. So yeah, now you guys can activate that. Because also on the original system, while I was still figuring out what TikTok GIFs worked and stuff like that, because I really overdid it with what GIFs were supported, a lot of the cheat codes got broken in the process as things got removed or stuff got changed. So hopefully now this will make things easier. Because that also meant that I had to keep track of anytime a GIF's ID would change, I'd have to go through every single cheat that used that ID and then change it to a different ID individually, which was stupid. So that's kind of why we have it translating now. So that way I can easily adjust what ID is what. But yeah. Oh, we also added a new voice. Hold on. I'm trying to remember what the other voice is. Because that was well overdue. Cheat read. I think it's this one is this one's basically auto tune as far as I know. But yeah, so the plan is that we're going to have it where the hotbar will come up from the bottom to the middle of the screen, and it'll randomize every single cheat that's accessible. And the plan is that like instead of them being like the cheat code inputs, it'll be like how it is for Peak right now, where you can send like a 5-coin gift or a 10-coin gift or something depending on the value of the cheat. And then it'll just run the effect as if it's like a hotbar effect. But one of the cheats will also be reroll, which will allow people to either reroll individual slots or reroll the entire hotbar, right? And so basically, we're going to categorize the different types of cheats into different slots. I actually got to go pee really bad. Hold on. I'll keep explaining once I'm back. I'm not going to run the ads while I'm gone. It will break the stream.
Oh my god, it's corn.
Sorry. As I was saying, the main problem the cheat code system has right now is that people aren't aware of what cheats there are. Like what options exist. So that's why I'm trying to like add the hotbar thing where it'll like randomize the different effects and stuff. And then people will only just need to send the gift and then it'll activate, right? Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't know if you guys see. So you'll notice. Hold on. I'll show it myself. You'll notice in the blue bar, it'll say who currently has control of the cheat menu. Just so that people don't like try to override each other's cheats and stuff like that. But yeah, that not work. But yeah, so I wanted to have the hotbar thing to make it where, like, for people who don't want to bother with the cheat code system, there's a way to like easily activate certain effects, and that it'll vary what effects are available, so that people are more aware of what all effects are on the stream, without taking a bunch of screen space. No, you're good, Eat. I figured not, but I just wanted to explain it. So, the only problem I'm still having is I need to figure out a natural way to show people, like the codes, you know? Because like I said, I don't want to set it up where... I don't want to set it up where it's what's the word? Where there's just like an all-encompassing list of every single cheat. I want it to be like where people have to naturally assemble a list of cheats. But that means that there needs to be a natural way for the codes to come up. With it, like, I don't want it to be where people are just testing every single combination until they find something that works. You might want to make the mic effects shorter. How much shorter? Like 20 seconds or? But yeah, I want to have it set up to where it like people can like there will be like natural ways for people to discover the codes. Like 8 to 10? Like 8 to 10 total or 8 to 10 shorter? You see like 15? I'm going to shorten it down to 20. I still want it to have some... I still want it to have some length to it, but if you guys think it should be shorter, then I will shorten it. You like it? It's funny. I respect it. But yeah, it's like I don't want anyone to have a full list, but I don't want people to just be like completely throwing everything at the wall trying to see what works. because like 1k coins is just an hour of mic change. I understand your concern, but so far people don't really abuse them. Well, then again, that might have just been because I didn't have the mic change sheet like actually functioning. Leo, I know, doesn't abuse the warble voice like crazy off of his command. I think for the most part there's an unspoken agreement to not that no one just repeatedly spams the cheats over and over again. Which is interesting because the cheat code system was originally made because people would spam the same sound effect over and over again. Like I was saying with the corn, like when it was set to just corn, where like anytime anyone sent a single corn gift, or it would just every time go, you know, every single time. And so people would spam the shit out of that because it was easy as hell to do. But I still wanted to keep the sound effect itself, so I made the cheat code system as a means of like making it more of a, like, people could still activate it whenever they wanted, but it was a little bit more effort. You think mic effects shouldn't be the same 3 gifts because it's easy to find? I don't know. But you'd only do corn because you love corn. No, I understand. I love the corn sound effect as well. I think it's great. That's why I kept it. Even though it annoyed the hell out of me with how I originally did it, I still really like the sound effect, so I kept it anyways. Oh, speaking of which, your laugh track is still working, but we've actually also added that to the cheat menu as well. Hold on, once I get the cheat read. I basically fixed everything that was supposed to be a cheat that got broken at some point. I went back and fixed all the cheats. So all the commands that were kind of exclusive because the cheats weren't working are now working. But yeah, we've added all kinds of things. So here's a fun fact. The corn sound effect, it still has a chance to show up. I think I set it to like a rare chance that every so often if someone just sends a corn gift, instead of it playing the popcorn sounds, it plays the actual whole thing. But yeah, Yuhi, let me show you. So we also got the outfits working, and we got it set up where there's now cheats that actually do the voice effects and stuff. So and they work on a timer as well. So that's cool. You know, the cord kid on TikTok, like a 5% change to them. That makes sense. Yeah. So the corn popping is the default sound effect now. All right, see you later, Yuhi. Thanks for stopping by. Oh wait, before you go. That's so good. God. That was actually incredible bit. Oh man, so I'm going to need to remember what some of these cheat codes are. I'm going to need to like actually like commit them to memory, because some of these sound effects I do want to use myself. Oh, there's an idea. I could macro these. I could macro these. If they ever add a carrot gift, you need to do the "What's up, Doc" audio. I respect it. Yeah. So hold on, I'll show you what I mean right now. So if I create a multi-action and I go in here, and I say, I put it in this order, which granted that's not very understandable, but I say this is laugh track, right? Now I might, so I think if I literally just do this, it's on the stream deck. Yeah, I have like, here, back, hold on a second. This is gonna surprise you. Boo. Oh wait, not wrong boo. Boo. Yeah, hold on, I'll show you guys what it looks like on my end. So yeah, I have the actual, I have it set up to where it looks like button prompts, basically. It's a little hard to see with how the light is, apparently. I didn't think that went through. But yeah, so basically the plan is that since we established that I can do this. My bad. So this can basically be a multi-action, and then so I can just use these inputs, and I can set that up. And then whenever I want to do the laugh track, I just hit the laugh track button, and it'll pop up the cheat code for it. Right? Good idea? Yeah, I don't know. Let me just go back over there. Just start playing FNAF. That's not bad. It probably would make sense for me to do something to make this a little bit more clear what this is. Can I do this and then hide the text? Oh, okay, that makes it so much easier. So hold on, I'm having a brain blast. So it's right, left, up, right? Really? Why does it not show? What? Why, what? That's so dumb. Okay. Well, anyways, that makes it easier for me. So I'm just gonna type these like this. Why is it broken like that? It's so weird. Anyways. What's the problem? So normally when you put something as a title, it should show up here so that then I could see what the little text is, so I can tell at a glance what the code is. Unfortunately, it's not working like that. It's really dumb, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So if I now make a folder and I call this macros, then I can basically put in a collection of easier ones. You should have asked earlier, but what pizza place do you work at? Yeah, it's a big pizza chain. I work at Domino's. something I was also considering doing was I wanted to set up a version of this. In fact, hold on. If I duplicate this, then I think this should allow me to do something along the lines of this. Once I think now. Yeah, it auto translates for me. So if I wanted to show you guys the inputs, oh, that's so good actually, because now I don't have to sit here and think about what the translation is. I can just go ahead and do a test input for you. So yeah, now I have a version of this that also, like, I can press that button and it'll do the TikTok versions when I press the buttons, because I'm still pressing the up, down, left, right, and all that. It's just that it auto translates the instead of it showing the pictures from mine, it does this. Get a beer, it's 4 a.m. dude. That's what I'm saying. God, I keep pushing this later and later because I keep showing people stuff. I really should get to sleep. But yeah, basically so how I have this set up to decide what pictures it shows is that I tell it what platform it like when the menu gets initiated. So I'm just tricking it and saying that it's coming from TikTok when actually it's coming from here. So now it's like I have a button like up is confetti, but then if I press the other button to initiate the menu and I press up, then it'll just auto translate. Also means I can easily figure out what a button translates into because I can just open it and press a button and then close it. I'm so smart. I'm actually just mega giga brain, dude. Confetti has been around forever and no one ever uses it. Like, it's actually been so long. But yeah, I need to add some more cheats now, for sure. I'm trying to think about like what other effects we have that I could add. Are the letters and arrows correlated to the same GIFs or different? Each button correlates to a specific gift. So part of it you can sort of guess at. So like for instance, the up arrow is the ice cream cone because it kind of looks like it's pointing upwards. Left arrow is lightning bolt because it strikes to the left. Down arrow is heart because it's like a downwards point. Right is a chili because it moves to the right. Oh hey Doodle, did you hear about how I finally got my outfits and stuff working in my voices? So now I can just hit one of these. A lot easier.
you get to hear how it works with Saw. Hell yeah. Wait, what? How did I title that? What? I didn't even know I could title that.
So right now I'm making it fancier, but basically I have it set up to where, like, if you remember how I could basically do like GIFs for TikTok stuff, I basically completely remade my cheat code system. So now I can also do like button inputs. So the button inputs are the default, but I can also have a button where I can translate my button inputs into the GIFs that they're associated with. It makes it like a lot easier to make cheats. And also it's probably easy enough that I could package it up and show someone how to use it if I wanted to. But I'm also working on making it, I realized what I could do is I can make macros where it'll automatically pop up the cheat and then input it for me. So yeah, pretty cool, right? So like if I set this up, I name this vibrato warble, and I can drag that into my little macros folder under voices, and I can hit this,
and so it's working. If you're gonna pack it up for a nice fellow creator or friend or two, someone in your chat too, maybe. I don't know where it can be. I could, yeah, I mean, I could try to figure it out, Doodle. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's still a little bit scuffed. I'm not saying it's like perfectly easily understandable and usable, but it's a lot more friendly than it was, because the way I had it set up before, it was really scuffed. But basically the way it works now is you basically, it works in 3 parts, right? You have the thing where you write out what you want the cheat to be in text, in like basically as text, like you have BBB down, right up, basically, and then you direct it to a cheat config, basically, where you set what you want the text to say on the window. It plays a sound, and then you direct it to the actual like effect itself that you want it to do, right? So like this one, it goes to the air horn sound. So somewhere around here, once I find it. Well, for instance, Bad to the Bone riff. So we'll say, so it literally, all this has is that it literally just plays the audio. So like if I do, it's really easy to set up. And then of course we have the Stream Deck here that has like the whole button inputs thing. It's a lot easier. You do need to go through the effort of making sure you did it correctly, but like it's a lot, and like they are all separated. Unfortunately, I can't really have it where all the config is in one spot, but it's a lot easier to do than it was before. And the good news is that I can add platform support a lot easier, because right now all this does is that it basically translates the GIFs into the button's inputs. Hence why I also have a thing where I can just press this button and then it just translates it into what the GIFs would be. And the macros are pretty easy, because then I basically put in the start the menu and then go through and do all the button inputs. It's pretty useful. Now, I will say, like, the voice effects and stuff can get a little bit more screwy, as well as the outfit changes, but it's not the end of the world. And that's explicitly because I set up the whole timer that they have.
where it like pops up on the side and says how long it has left and what yada yada yada. Like it'd be a lot easier if it were literally just an outfit swap and then it lasts however long the outfit is on. But since I like to have my outfits match whatever game I'm playing, I want to make sure that it has like a like properly configured defaults. Which, speaking of which, I need to figure out how I'm going to go about grabbing the what the default outfit is currently. But yeah, unfortunately it is like 4 a.m. I have stayed up way too fucking long. But I guess if you really do want your hands on the cheat code system, I would not be against doing a test run to see how easy it would be to package it up and send it to someone else. It's 5 a.m. for you? Darn, Dre. I'm sorry, boss. You got an all left idea? What's your all left? While you're watching, you feel your eyelids dim down. You feel tiredness. That's so good! That's so good! Fuck you, that's so good! Oh my god, that's so good! Wait. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, I can't make this. Oh my god, I can't make this. I'm so upset. I can't make this right now because I would get copyright striked into oblivion. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god, that's so good. That is so good, I might just force the crash out command to change. So that I can have to the left now and to the right. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay. Counter argument. Left A. Right? Because it's one hop this time. So you go to the left. So 1-1-A is to the left, and then A right is to the right. Oh wait, no, because A is what I usually use for my voices. Maybe left X, left, and then X right. I don't know. That's so good. I'm so mad at how good that is. I can't. I'm writing that down. God, it's so dumb, but I love it. My only problem is that at what point do you like, at what context in a stream would you hit the cha-cha slide to the left now, y'all? Like, what context do you use that? You could play the whole song, Loki. I would die. I would get killed for copyright strikes. Okay, hear me out. If I figure out how to make it where people can mess with my games, you hit the A up. And it plays. It says 1 hop this time, and then it makes me jump. You know? 49 codes for the whole song, one after the other. It's gonna be like the fucking you know, like the Daft Punk Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, like how they do that on the button pads. It's gonna be like that, but with the cha-cha slide. Oh, that'd be so good. Oh, fuck. Harder, better, faster, but there is like an even longer break between all the clips. Oh my god. Did you imagine you're like chilling scrolling TikTok and and you just see a clip of the stream where someone used the fucking cheat code system to replay the entirety of fucking Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger? Oh my god. Just imagine you're just on YouTube and just watching some stupid shit like that. That'd be so good. You sure the video would go viral if people see the cheat code system? That's the problem. So I've been wanting to make a video to like announce the cheat code system's existence. But here's the thing. What I want to do, right? Because because I put the like I said, I'm comfortable explaining to people how whatever I make works, you know? I like people can ask me questions about like what programs I use, that whole thing. And so what I was thinking about doing, because I'm broke, is I still want to make money off of my systems to some degree, but that directly conflicts with how comfortable I am telling people how to do things. So what I was thinking about doing is I wanted to make a video tutorial to say like, hey, if you want to make this thing in streamer.bot, this is how you make this. And it's like a 3 or 4 hour long video. And then it's like, if you'd rather not go through the effort of making this, go to this link, give me $5, and you'll just get a already made, good to go version that you can import into whatever you're using. And so I wanted that to be the big announcement for the cheat code system. Or at least like make some sort of video that explains how it works, which I think I had one that I was in the process of making. I don't know whether or not that got deleted when I had to reset my computer, which would be a major bummer if it did. I'd have to look into that. But yeah, you're right. I would want to release an explanation. The problem is that with how busy I am with work and stuff, like I don't know. I'm trying to like weigh the pros and cons of me just sitting here grinding out, working on stuff versus actually streaming, you know, whenever I have free time at least. Because the problem is that if I work too long on something, or I do like what I'm doing right now, where I'm up way too late, even though I need to be up in the like earlier in the morning, it kind of like directly conflicts with
my job working at the pizza place, which is bad because I need money right now. But I don't know. It's something I gotta figure out. I just realized I have like the whole cheat code list sitting here. Kind of funny. Oh. Nice, Wukong. Yeah, for a really long time. So for anyone who doesn't know like the stream lore, Pro really needs to play Bird Game 3. Nice. What do you mean Bird Game 3? For a really long time, the cheat code, like the outfit and voice section of this was an idea I had, but before I could actually start to work on implementing it, I decided I needed to lock in on job searching stuff. But then I'd also stream on the side to make money, because job searching in this current market is terrible. All like the ghost jobs and crap. And it took freaking forever. I basically spent way too long stressing over things, because like I didn't want to sit there and spend a whole lot of time working on the systems and make things work until I knew I had like solid income provided, because then otherwise I was like going to be putting way too much effort into the stream, and I'd already been streaming for like 2 years, or at least in terms of like the most recent spell. I've been streaming in total something like 11, 12 years. I don't actually know. But basically, a while back, I got let go from both of my jobs within the same week, because I was working 2 jobs at the time. I just said, fuck it, we ball, and just locked in on streaming for like 2 years. But didn't lock in nearly hard enough, because life is a bitch. It was like... life would not stop kicking me while I was down, especially this year. God, this year was awful. And so basically any and every project that I've had just kept having to get put off and put off and put off and put off. And so for a comically long time, the only person who had access to that Luigi outfit command was Leo. So Leo would constantly show people, because, you know, Leo really likes Luigi. He wasn't doing it to be mean, but he'd basically constantly come in and be like, yeah, I think you're trying to do this one. Hold on. He'd come in and show people his warble voice command that worked, and his Luigi outfit command, and then no one else could do it, because for a really long time, I just didn't have time to work on this and make it better. Which was like a whole thing. But I'm glad that it's at least working more now. Hopefully over the course of like the next few weeks, I'll be able to work on improving the system more. Trying to grad out school, but you have no motivation. I am sorry to say, I don't think I'm the person. I don't think I have any advice I can give you on that. Again, sophomore year I think it was like sophomore year for me, I was so checked out. I just got straight Fs. Junior year, I locked in, but it was entirely out of spite, and I got like straight A's. But I don't want to get into the specifics of what I was being so spiteful about. But by senior year, I was basically entirely drained of all my energy. It's like, it's hard to find motivation for things that I don't know. That's you, but like C's.
It is what it is. We still have not figured out how have we still not figured out a code for triple rows? How have we still not decided on something for that? I'm actually shocked. Nice. Careless Whisper. I really like Careless Whisper.
That's like extremely tempting. But oh, hey Professor, what's up? No, actually, you showed up and things are actually working now. We got the cheat code system. Like, we made a lot of good progress on it.
Things are functioning. It's great. I even have like multiple outfit swaps implemented now, and we have a second voice command. And I went back and I fixed all of the different cheats that have broken over time. So like everything that was a cheat at some point is now properly a cheat. Oh, we also have this. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, down, left, up too, you're right. Does anyone remember what Jonesy's input was related to that? I think yeah. We've made a lot of progress. I've kind of just been sitting here talking for the past few hours though. I keep showing people like stuff about the setup, things I've improved, and yada yada yada, and also just talking about general stream lore. So we've really just been straight up rambling for a hot second now. Just a full on yap session. You named the outfit Jonesy. Well, yeah, because it's Jonesy from Fortnite, or at least the original Jonesy. I think it was like Chapter 1 Jonesy or whatever that this was inspired by. Did you talk about how the program made you question your sanity? No. We don't gotta worry about that. It wasn't actually so yes, the program was driving me insane, but what started it was my fucking keyboard just falling to pieces. Like, because I was really stressed out last night because the hours at my job this week, I keep getting let go early because it's so slow. And because it's so slow, I'm not getting tips either. So like, I'm not making shit for money this week. And it was really stressing me out. So I decided, well, if I'm coming home early, that means I have a lot more time than I normally would. So I want to go work on upgrading the cheat code system because it's been broken for so long. And I haven't been able to add any cheats easily. And so I decided to finally go do that because I've been thinking about doing it for a while. And then immediately my keyboard is just falling to pieces. And so I started crashing out, dude. I was so mad. And then so that just made me a lot more prone to crashing out for the rest of the night. I was so upset. Ironically, I have the new keyboard sitting next to me, but I haven't actually installed it. So you know. Your keyboard is worth more than your PC and it's 13 years old. Jesus, man, what? I've been using the same keyboard for 10 years, if not more. Literally, I got like a Razer holiday bundle for like one of my, I think it was like $100 bundle or something. One of my my brother-in-law got it. It came with a headset, a keyboard, and a mouse. All for $100. And I've been the mouse stopped working, the headset stopped working, but this keyboard has been clinging on for dear life for so long, to the point that the plastic that makes the keys connect to the keyboard has started breaking, and that's why it's kind of falling to pieces.
Call from Professor_508.
Yo, what's up, Professor? I wait with bated breath to hear what he has to say. This is very important, Professor. This might be the
Hello,
last thing
Stripe.
said
I
on
am
stream.
sorry to hear about that poor keyboard.
Yes. It's fine. That keyboard is, it's been like a whole thing. Ah, man.
PLS, take this, my stepson.
Oh? Wait, you want the call command? That's so peak.
Command perms %.
Oh my! Wait, what even is that? It didn't even show up on my notification bar. I don't even. Thank you? Thank you very much for the whatever that is, Professor. I legit, God, I wish TikTok would tell me anything. Super Live Star. Fancy. There's gotta be a better way for me to like. Thank you so much, Professor. There's gotta be a better way for me to like get notifications for my stream. For an open door policy, would you let the zoo into my house? Man, I don't even get to see the cool like animation and stuff. I'm so sad. Why does TikTok make me have to fly blind, dude? No. So I already do use an dual monitor. Hold on. Let me show you what I mean. Thank you, seriously, Professor. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna turn my camera on. So I already do use two monitors, right? The problem is that since I'm no longer using TikTok Live Studio because of all the performance issues I was having with it, where it just constantly bogged my computer down and nothing would work, I moved to basically using a thing that lets me stream through OBS, which is convenient. The problem is that as a result of that, I have sacrificed the ability to have full screen on TikTok for you guys. Sorry about that. I know some people prefer watching full screen on TikTok. I know that's really annoying to have only vertical. And also, I don't have a reliable way to get chat from TikTok. That's over there. It breaks most of the time. This is my notifications panel. It also breaks. Notice, however, nowhere on this little thing that they provide me is there a notification thing that tells me anything about anything that people sends me. Why? It literally doesn't make a lick of sense. I don't understand. Like, God. TikTok for real punishes. Okay, straight up. I'm so serious. TikTok punishes you for having the audacity to do anything other than stream directly from your phone. I'm so serious. They prioritize phone streams, like streams that come directly from a phone, highest in the algorithm. And then it goes to Live Studio, which is their PC app that for some reason just hates everything about everyone. I don't know what's wrong with Live Studio. It upsets me. And it's really laggy too, which is the worst part. That thing chews resources like nothing else. But at least with that, you kind of still have some of an idea with what's going on because it has a functioning notification panel that you can go up there and you can hover over whatever someone sent you and it tells you, oh, hey, this person sent you this thing. This is how much it's worth. This is what it does, or this is the name of it. This is what it looks like. You know, it gives you like actual information you can work with. And it also lets you do like running polls and like controlling moderators and stuff like that. Yeah, here, actually, speaking of which, that's a fun fact. I can't set anyone, I can't ban anyone right now. I can't moderate my own stream. I can't set anyone as a moderator. I can't click on the person to get more information about them. Like, it literally, I can't do anything. It's so dumb. Do you have an old iPad you can turn off auto shut off? Keep plugged in all times. Well, here's the funny thing about that. Here's a fun fact. I can't look at my own stream on TikTok. They just don't allow you to do it. I can make an alt account and then I can go to there, but I'm not going to have the same privileges I do as the actual like owner account of the stream. So I can't manage my own stream. I can't look at my own stream on like official TikTok sources and platforms and stuff. Like, I don't. It's so dumb. I just. It's very frustrating to work with this platform. Here's a fun fact. Here's another reason why the cheat code system came into existence. I know I was telling you about the corn thing. So I tried to set up mini games. You know how like if you're watching TikTok and you'll be scrolling through and every so often you'll see those streams that are like there's like a million different gift options because it's like a game that you play on TikTok by sending gifts. And have you ever asked yourself like, why don't they just use chat commands to do that? Why do I have to send a gift to do that? It's because they rate limit chat like crazy. But they won't tell you that you're getting like your messages are getting blocked. They'll just let you think you sent the message and that it went through, but actually got blocked and didn't do anything, right? Because I remember, because I wanted to set up mini games for people to do, for people to play and stuff while I was away. You know, just something to do. And I tried to do that with chat commands, and what would happen is that people wouldn't be able to control the stream using like exclamation mark left, exclamation mark right, because what would eventually happen it was that because they keep sending command messages, it would start like blocking their chat messages entirely for like an entire minute or something at a time. Because they sent too many messages that were similar to each other. So like originally I was of the mindset that I didn't want to do anything that would ask people for money or gifts or anything like that, right? I just straight up did not want to do that for a very long time. because I don't know. Like I said, I've always had the mindset that if someone's going to be giving me money, then I want it to be actually worth their time, you know? That's why I have so many interactive things on my stream. But because I kind of just had to accept that people were going to have to send gifts to do anything properly and interactive. I got a lot more comfortable with it, obviously. But that's also why the cheat code system exists, because like I still want to keep it where some people can do things without having to like break the bank. What else is there to say? Yeah, I don't know. And also, like, yeah. You know what? I wanna spill the tea on one more thing. TikTok takes an actually insane cut from gifts. All right, let me talk. Let me talk to you about this. I don't know whether these numbers are up to date, but there was a time where to get 1,000 coins, you'd have to spend $14, right? But coins directly translate into a penny, basically, on our side of things. So that means that you spent $14 to get $10, right? And then when you send something to a streamer, they usually see a minimum of 35% and a absolute max. I'm telling you, if they are locked in, hitting a lot of performance metrics, doing their streams doing well, yada yada yada, they will at maximum see 50%. It's 1013 for 10,000 coins. Oh well, that's a lot better actually. That's way better. I don't remember when it was, but it was like actually stupid. That was like $14 for 1,000 coins. I was like fucking gobsmacked at that. But yeah, on average, I think I usually see around 38%, because I don't know why they take such an insane cut. What I wanted to start doing is to start, I want to like start prioritizing like other solutions in terms of like platforms and stuff like that, in terms of larger things. Like if someone sends me a good amount, but like the thing is that like I'm not going to lie to you and say that like they aren't making it, like they aren't getting their providing the value, because like I said, the algorithm's really good. The more you receive the gifts, that puts you higher in the algorithm, you know, like that's like, I get it. I'm upset, but I get it. Like I'm not going to tell anyone like, oh man, you sent me money the wrong way. Oh, you shouldn't have done that, because I still receive something from that, even if it's not directly monetary, because it tells the platform that I am good streamer and all that. But yeah. So I kind of want to like bring up that like, hey, if you plan on giving me a lot, maybe do it somewhere else, because like it doesn't really matter when it's like the cheat code system stuff, you know. It's like it's no big deal. Glad you do cheat codes. I know you said this before. You can't remember a game that has cheat codes. I remember like Tony Hawk, and I want to say Lego Games had them. It was pretty cool. But yeah, so I already do have a thing. It's called Pally. It's not a coffee. I know like everyone's used to coffee. The reason why I used Pally is because I found it out about from another streamer. They have this, they have like a really low fee. B, it actually lets me like auto split. It lets me auto split like tips to other people. So what I've been wanting to figure out doing is to convincing people that if they are going to do a larger tip, to just do it through Pally, because what I want to start doing is like getting like people who volunteer to help with the stream and stuff like that and do certain things for me, like running events or whatever, because I don't have a lot of time to do it and I get called in a lot. Like I used to run tournaments, for instance, so you need like a lot of people to help organize and make sure everything's going well with that. So I wanted to start running tournaments again. So what I wanted to, or even just like for things like getting an editor or something like that, someone who's like saying like, hey, I'll edit for you. So what I wanted to do was like start using Pally so that like I can automatically, like, people who help me out will be receiving some portion of what I make, you know? Because I figure if I'm already not going to be seeing most of it due to platform fees and stuff like that, then if Pally having a really low platform fee themselves, then I can use what would normally get eaten by the platform fees and stuff like that to help support anyone who's helping out with the stream and stuff like that. The good old days of Brawlhalla tournaments for $5. God. Never again for Brawlhalla, but Smash Bros. Yeah, I'd want to run Smash Bros. Tournaments again, for sure. That was a lot of fun. I always had a good time running Smash Bros. Tournaments. It'd be cool if we ran Tekken tournaments as well. Dude, I want to bring those tournaments back so bad. You have no idea. Because the whole reason I ran those tournaments is because I wanted... So I was a lot smaller back then, and plus I wasn't on TikTok, so I didn't have like... I didn't know as many other streamers. What I originally used to do for my tournaments is I ran them... The prize was literally... It wasn't $5 for the winner. It was $5 for a streamer of the winner's choice. It was meant to be like a big like live stream community event thing, you know? So I wanted it to be that basically like the group of people that I knew between streamers. And even just any other streamer that wanted to join in, they could point at that and go tell their community like, hey, go over there, and if one of us wins, then you guys get a lot of gift subs or whatever. Because that was the whole thing, is that was supposed to be like gift subs, or if they didn't have gift subs, because at the time that wasn't a thing, then it would just be a donation to the streamer. Because it was supposed to be like, I don't know, I wanted it to be more of like, because there's 1,000,001 tournaments out there where you can go do the tournament and you can win some money, but I wanted it to be more of like a casual like community event kind of thing, where like other streamers could participate, and like you could get like the community to rally around whatever their representative is, you know? I don't know. That's I really want to go back to doing that, but the whole problem with that is that it was so time intensive. Oh my god, it was time intensive. Man, managing like 30 people or something at a time and making sure everyone's at the right place at the right time is hard to do. Who'd have thunk it? I don't know. What's y'all Smash main? Mine's is Little Mac. And unfortunately, because mine's is Little Mac, that means I don't know how to play almost every other character, because he plays very differently. If we're talking about melee, though, I usually play Captain Falcon. Though I can still play Captain Falcon on the other ones as well. I forget which Project M modification it was, but I really liked playing Shadow on some mod or the other. I don't know. Was it like? Was it Project Plus? I don't know. It wasn't Project Plus, was it? Anyways, tell you what, everyone. It is now 4:37. I said I was going to end the stream like 2.5 hours ago. Possibly 3 hours. I actually, really for real, legit need to go. I know I keep saying that, but I actually should stop. Thank you for sitting here and listening to my continued and meandering ramblings. Hopefully, I will see you all another day when we're actually playing a video game. I don't know. Good night, everyone.